Hey everybody, this is Jen and it is week 7 of the Curvy Girls. First, I guess a brief update on my progress. At this point, I am, 10 weeks post-op and I am down to 243.5. That's actually, that's 43 pounds lost since surgery 10 weeks ago. And that's a really good chunk of weight to lose in 10 weeks, but I should actually have progressed a bit more. Apparently I have a stricture, which is like the swelling and over tightening of the exit hole that leaves my stomach pouch, and because of that I'm vomiting a lot. I have days now where I can't even keep fluids down, so I have an appointment in 2 weeks actually to get that taken care of, and at that point, since I will be able to eat, and actually keep food in my stomach, my body will be able to burn off calories more efficiently. As it goes right now, I am losing, but it's slow because my body is basically holding on to everything I can get in. But anyway, yes, I'm down to 243.5. I'm wearing like a size 20 in pants, but I did buy a size 18 from Lane Bryant to kind of like shrink into, since that's the opposite of grow into, I'm going to shrink into them. And I can get them on, I just can't get them buttoned and zipped. There's like a gap like that, so in a few weeks I should be in an 18. Bra size, I went from a 46 triple D to a 42 double D, which is awesome. So yeah, I feel pretty good. On to this week's subject for the Curvy Girls. I believe it is eating habits when you go out to eat. Prior to surgery, I'm probably going to go against the grain here, but when I would go out to eat, I would go ahead and splurge on something. Not something huge, but I might go ahead and get the fried chicken strips or the cheese fries or the loaded mashed potatoes, because my theory, not so much theory, but my, method of operation was that, I don't want to say dieting, but, I was really, really conscious of what I ate, at home and everything else all of the time. So, my time to splurge would be when we would go out to eat. And since we only go out to eat maybe like once or twice a month, if that, it didn't make an impact to splurge. So yeah, as far as eating habits while going out, I wouldn't let my diet or, choice of nutritional habits affect what I would order. Now that I'm post-op, I think the first time I went out to eat after my surgery, I was about a week and a half post-op. I didn't get anything. I brought along a little container of applesauce while my mother and my kids, got regular food. But since then, I try to get things that, I can share with like my husband or my kids, or I'll just have them order something and I'll just eat off of their plates. Now, I'll sometimes go ahead and order my own entree if I really want something that my husband doesn't want, or like if he has his heart set on steak and I really like to try like the breaded shrimp with the mashed potatoes, even though I'll eat like 2 shrimp out of a whole basket and like a couple bites of potatoes and I'm done, I'll go ahead and get that, because between our fryer and our toaster oven and our microwave, I can pretty much reheat anything, to make more meals out of, which I do. So yeah, I can honestly say, my eating habits as far as eating out at restaurants have not changed since surgery. Now especially I do make an effort to choose things that, I'll be able to get down and most likely keep down, because there's nothing more insulting than throwing up restaurant food. It's bad enough when you throw up food that, you've bought and made yourself, but, you pay more for restaurant food because you're paying for the convenience of having it prepared for you and, eating out somewhere where you don't have to clean up. So, I definitely make a conscious effort to choose things carefully and, to eat very little amounts here and there so I can, keep it down. So, I feel bad. I don't really have that much to contribute to this week as far as, like, tips and suggestions. One big thing I've always been taught, and especially going into the surgery thing, was order a to-go box with your meal, and as soon as you get your meal, immediately put half of it in that box, since portions at most restaurants seem to be pretty generous. That's kind of a good thing to do. So with that, this wraps up my video for week 7 of the Curvy Girls. Alright, I'll talk to you ladies later. Bye.